are you guys? How are you doing? This is ShocksCapital FX, and this is the YouTube channel you're used to. So guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with friends and family. And as you can see, we are here today. We want to talk about order blocks and M and W patterns. How you integrate ICT and BTMM in your trading. So today I'm going to start from a very easy example. Then we are going to be looking at several charts, and we're going to be making projections. So if you look out for these charts during the week, you will see how they move. So let's start here. What do we see? Number one, we see a break of structure right here, right? Then we see this order block right there. This is this green order block that produced this move. So this is the retest. So if you wanted to trade order blocks using M's and W's as your entry criteria, so what we mean here is the order block is going to be the point of interest on the higher time frame, right? Then the M or the W is going to be your entry pattern or your entry criteria on the lower time frame. So let's say we have this break of structure, then we have this retracement that led to the retest of the order block that you see here in yellow. So if you go down to the M15, remember, if you are on H4, you go down to M15, and if you are on H1, you go down to M5. So we're on H4 right now, on the AAA FX MT5 platform. We go back to M5 and see what we have there. So if you go down to M5, you see that we have this one. So what you do is you draw your order block right on H4. Then the order block, you make it visible on all time frames, right? When you make it visible on all time frames, when you go back to the M15, you are going to see a big order block from the high time frame, and you are going to be looking out for a pattern inside the yellow zone or inside your order block. So in this case, our order block is the yellow. So we are going to be looking out for this kind of a pattern, an M. So this is an M that we are looking out for. So this M is as a result of this being the first leg. We drop down, breaking this structure. So we have a break of structure. Then we have the second leg M, and this we are going to be entering after. And this is the pattern or the MW. So in terms of entering, how you enter here, you can go down when the second leg is printing. Either you can wait for the shift candle, which is this one, and enter here. So as anyone can see at this moment, this will attract a very big stop loss. So to avert that, you can go down to M5. When you go down to M5, you will see clearly this type of an M that you can take advantage of by entering at this point. You see this M, right? This is the same M that you will see on M15, but then this is depicting this one. So we are using that as our retest model. So if you go down to M5, there is this M which looks good, but then we are not entering there because when this formed, we had no reference. Okay, so from here, what you can see from M15 is we had a very big shift candle. As you can see here, we had a very big shift candle. So what do? You go down to M5, right? When you go down to M5, this M pattern you see here, it's a very good M, right? No lie, it's a very good M. But why we are not trading that is because we don't have a reference point from the previous time frame, or we don't have a previous order block from the high time frame here. So this becomes our previous OB. This becomes our reference order block, which we are now using to get our entry at this point on M5. So on M5, the story is the same. We are only looking for an M again. So what you can see here is we have this aggressive move up, then we have the first leg, right? Then the second leg, or this, it looks like a half a Batman, but we'll treat this and this as one leg, because when this formed, we hadn't taken out a structure. So the structure was taken out here by this move, leaving our trade to be around what, around this area. So this move, this retracement back, is where you would have got your entry at this particular what, particular point. You got your sell, your stop loss goes here, and you'll be looking at this kind of a move. So as I said when this video was starting, I said we are going to be looking at a few examples that are in action right now, and we are looking we are also going to look at examples that are going to be in session for the rest of the week. So today is Monday, and if you see this from maybe Wednesday to Friday, you might be looking at taking any of this based on this analysis that is to follow. So we have this order block right here as a result of break of structure at this point, right? Break of structure, break of structure. So this order block hadn't been what, retested, right? So this move back to the what, to the yellow zone is our retest. When you go to M15, you know what you're looking for. You are looking for a W, and as you can see here, the W on M15 is in play. So you are looking at a move that looks like this, and you will be entering on your what, on your second leg. Or better yet, if you go to your M5, you will be looking at something that breaks out this, comes back, retest, and you are going like that. So that is a W that you are looking for, and if it's not yet formed, you don't enter. You wait for your W to be entered. So if price then moves from that point to this order block, you are going to be looking for a pattern that looks like this from the what, from the lower time frame. Remember, this is the what, this is the M15, and we are going to be looking at something that looks like this. This is an M formation that we'll be looking at if price does get to our point. And if you go back to our reference time frame, which is the higher time frame, we are looking at this point. So some of you will just know that we expect a retracement to the yellow zone and a move away like this. This is what most of us know, right? But I'm telling you what to look for on the lower time frame when price does retraces back to what, to your order block like that. So if you write it like this, or if you project it like this, it doesn't help you a lot. But then if you come to the M15 and actually project an M at this zone, so you will be doing something like this. You project an M, and you know what you're looking for, and you won't be swayed by any type of price action that you see that you would have not projected prior to what, to everything. So this is another one. You see there is an order block, a very good order block down here. What you need here is a W pattern, and if price goes back up, retraces back up, you will need an M formation from the what, from the trigger zone, which is the M from the order block, the yellow order block zone. So this is another order block. What do you need? You need a W from where? From the M15. So that's another way of trading the order blocks and looking at it like that. So remember, we sometimes talked about this where we're having a trend line break, a retest, and price continues to go up. So this, as you can see here, is bearish institutional order flow. So what you need now is to identify the points where you will be expecting your M's and your W's. So in this case, since it's bearish institutional order flow, we are expecting M's from these three zones. So if you see an M here, you sell. You see an M here, you sell. You see an M here, you sell. So this is what we are expecting. And if you go down, you can see that we had that kind of setups here. If we can go back in time, right, and look at this point where price did this on what, on maybe M15, you can clearly see that we had an what, an M formation that looks something like this. So that is what we are looking for, and that is what we are looking for in terms of order blocks, in terms of integrating order blocks and M's and W's, so they can be double tops, double bottoms. What you just need to know is they have to occur inside these yellow zones that we are talking about. So if you look at this, this is Euro USD. We're looking at this zone, and you are looking at price making the move up and drop from our zone of interest. So that what, so this is this was a zone of interest that we were looking for, and as you can see, price did not get or did not retest our what, our zone. So in times like this, when price does this, you are going to find no entry because price should retest and print an M or a W inside your order block. So in this case, you are not doing anything, and this is something that we need to be doing and that we need to be seeing for us to be trading the way I'm teaching you here. So guys, it's been an honor, it's been a pleasure having you here, showing all these things. So if you have any questions, reach me in the comments, and let's continue the discussion. I'm Shocks and I'm out. Trade.